If you're thinking about starting a bookkeeping business in 2026, I want to give you 5 tips that most people forget to tell you or don't know. Now, I'm not talking about fluff. I'm not going to tell you to go learn QuickBooks. These are things that actually move the needle forward because I've seen thousands of people try to do this and I know what actually works. So if we haven't met, my name's Jaime Rodriguez. I am the owner of bookkeepers.com, and I actually took a course by bookkeepers.com called Bookkeeper Launch back in 2017. So everything that I'm about to share with you, I've either gone through personally through my own bookkeeping business, or I've watched thousands of students go through this through our course. So let's get into it. The first tip is don't start with learning software. Start with messy books. Don't chase another certificate from QuickBooks. Most people think they need to master QuickBooks before they do anything else. They need to have another badge. They need to have the advanced certification, the super advanced certification. No, what you really need is exposure. Go find someone, a friend, a family member, a small business owner. Ask them to see their books, and I promise you, they're not as clean as you think. Offer to help clean them up, even if you do it for a discount. Because when you do that, you start to understand what actually goes wrong, how transactions really flow, and it teaches you, more importantly, how to think like a bookkeeper. Now, that's where confidence comes from. It's not from watching another tutorial. It's not from having another badge in QuickBooks. It's from really getting into somebody's books. My second tip is to pick a niche before you feel ready. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see. People say, I'll work with anyone. And it sounds safe, but it can also slow you down. Now, I think you should pick a niche, whether that's real estate, law firms, dentists, anything, but specialize in one niche. Now, that doesn't mean you don't take clients in another niche, but that just means you specialize in one specific niche. Why is that important? Because you're able to systematize your business. You're able to market yourself much better. You're able to learn the software, or not the software, but you're able to learn the industry better, and you start sounding like an expert much sooner. Now, your niche can always change in the future. It evolves, but starting broad usually keeps people stuck. So don't say no to someone in a different niche, but specialize in a niche. Now, the third tip is that your first clients are not going to come from your website. I see people spend weeks, sometimes months, on logos, branding, websites, and they still don't have a single client. Your first clients aren't going to come from those websites. Your first clients are coming from conversations, from real people, from people you already know, from referrals. If you want something practical to do today, do this. Go to your phone, text 10 people you know, and say, hey, do you know anyone that needs help with their bookkeeping? Now, that message will outperform any website early on. The fourth tip, and a lot of you that are in Bookkeeper Launch that have taken our courses know this, but it's important to say, you have to charge a monthly price since day one. Most beginners maybe are scared to charge a flat rate and they go hourly because it just feels safe, but hourly actually works against you. It rewards slow work. It creates awkward billing conversations when you want to get paid what you're worth, and it caps how much you can actually make. Now, a flat monthly rate does the exact opposite. It's easier for clients to understand, and you make more as you start to work faster. And more importantly, you position yourself as a professional. Now, even if you don't get the pricing perfect at first, you'll pretty quickly figure out when you're underpricing or even overpricing. Now, the last tip, the fifth tip, is that this is one that almost no one talks about, but build your client experience before you build your client list. Or what do I mean by that? Before you even get your first client, think this through. How do I onboard them? How do I want the emails to look like? What communication do they receive each month? What emails do they get? Because when you get that first client, you don't want to be figuring this out as you go. You want to look established from day one. That client experience has to be perfect. The truth is, most bookkeepers don't lose clients because they're bad at bookkeeping. They lose them because the client experience is not great. Now, if you take anything from this business isn't just about numbers. Bookkeeping isn't just numbers. It's about having confidence. It's about having great communication skills, and it's about consistency. Now, if you can get those 3 things right, you can absolutely build this from home. If this helped you, make sure to subscribe using the link below, turn on notifications. We have a lot more tips coming your way.